Well, this is exciting news this morning. New research may have found the key to happiness. A study published this month found happiness is essentially a skill, one that requires practice in order to maintain. And that comes on the heels of another study that reveals new tricks about memorization and learning. So joining us with more this morning is Dan Riskin, CTV Science and Technology Specialist. And can I say, Dan, before we start this conversation, everybody here was very happy when you were here all last week. You did a fantastic job by all accounts. And so we can't wait to have you back.
I had so much fun. So if you feel like you need another break, you just let me know. If you need some time off, I got your back.
Okay, that sounds great. In the meantime, let's have this conversation. How did researchers look to, how do you even measure happiness, first of all?
Well, there are a whole bunch of different surveys you can take about how much happiness you're feeling right now, what you're feeling in this moment. There are different apps that they've tried where they monitor different people. But the evidence for what makes people happy is pretty well known. If you get exercise, you're going to be happier. If you're showing gratitude and practicing gratitude, you're going to be happier. If you are socializing with your friends and spending time with them, you're going to be happier. There are certain things you can do that help make you happier, but you have to do those things. And so there are these courses at different universities that have been gaining in popularity where you take a class on happiness and you learn these happiness hacks, and it teaches you all these different things that you can do to be happy. And so the question for this study was, if I've taken that class in university, it shows that I've seen data that show that I'm 15% happier at the end of the class than I was when I started it. But is that going to carry on? Mm-hmm. And what this study really showed is that it only works if you keep doing it. So just like if you took an exercise class, you're going to be more fit at the end of the class than before you started. You won't stay fit for your whole life if you don't keep exercising. And if you want to stay happy, you got to keep practicing things like journaling, like showing gratitude and things like that that are going to make you happy.
So you've got to keep practicing. Okay. So the research found that people who do practice happiness, or the happiness hacks that you described, they saw a boost in their overall well-being of 10 to 15%. You mentioned that. So how does someone practice happiness?
Different things for different people, but meditation has been shown to help people feel happiness. Exercise definitely is a key component. Thinking about gratitude, taking a moment to be grateful for things in your life, journaling, writing about your experience and writing about the things that are bringing you happiness, really just focusing on doing things and thinking about your own happiness really do make a difference. And people who took these classes learned all this stuff and they practiced some of it. And as you just showed, they got that boost of 10 to 15% coming out of the class. But going down the road 2 years later, it was only the students who were still doing those things that showed elevated happiness. And anybody who wasn't practicing those things on a regular basis went back to their regular level. So it really is something you have to practice to get better at.
It's bizarre. It's like one of those things, like we know we should drink more water and it's free, it comes out of our taps and it's easy, yet we don't. I mean, people don't do it all the time.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.